Welcome into Gatesfield here at Kearns High School for Utah Marshals baseball live on Deseret on highschoolrewind.com. Vince Francis behind the camera today. Dane Stewart here to bring you tonight's game as the Utah Marshals prepare to take on the Salt Lake Gulls. Thank you for joining us, everyone. We've got a good matchup coming up tonight. These two teams have already met twice this year. They've split those two meetings on the back end of a doubleheader tonight for the Marshals. The starting pitch will be Cy Nielsen for the Marshals. And to lead things off for the Gulls will be Brody College, the shortstop. Swung through, and it's a strikeout for Nielsen. There's one away. Crew Flint, the second baseman, up to the plate here for the Gulls. That pitch, a called ball. This one sent to short, handled, the throw in time, and there's two away here in the top of the first inning. Nice play over there at shortstop by Dayton Dooney. Now up to the plate for the Gulls, the left fielder. I think it's Dawson Stifle. Not quite certain on that pronunciation. It's a count 1-0. Stifle sends this one just into shallow left field over the glove of Dooney. And there's one aboard here with two outs in the top of the first inning. And with that, the first baseman, Jay Shepard, coming up to the plate here for the Gulls. That pitch high, ball one to Jace. Swung through, second strikeout of the inning. And that will retire the top of the first. We head to the bottom. The Marshals coming up, no score here from Gatesfield. Bottom of the first inning, the starting pitcher tonight for the Gulls will be Sam Strader. And leading things off for the Marshals will be the second baseman, Wyatt Young. First pitch, high, ball one. Can drop the bunt. Has a great ability to find open grass in the field. As this one, a grounder to short, handled, the throw in time, and there's one away. My apologies to Wyatt Young for the great broadcasting curse there to start off the bottom of the first. Dayton Dooney stepping up to the plate for the Marshals here. Dooney, the shortstop, watches the first pitch go by outside, ball one. Dooney through the hole into left field, and it's a one-out single for Dayton Dooney. And that'll bring up Chaz Martinez. The 2-0 pitch. And Martinez, a nice hit to shallow left. Both runners safe on first and second here in the bottom of the first with one away. That'll bring up Ryan Archibald. As a called strike. Strader able to paint the outside corner, 0-1. Boy, big pitch coming here from Strader. One away, two men on. Cleanup hitter Archibald at the plate. Archibald chops it to second. Out at second, they get him there, but Archibald able to beat it out. It will be runners on the corners here with two away. And now Jason Brando, a 6'2" center fielder, up to the plate for the Marshals here with two away. Marshals trying to get an early lead. Strike one. 1-1. He's able to push this to right field. That's going to sit down, and it will bring in a run. Dooney able to score. Archibald racing for third. He'll get in there, and it's an RBI single for Jason Brando, and it puts the Marshals ahead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Austin Pfeiffer now up to the plate here, the first baseman tonight for the Marshals with 2 away. And went on that one, strike 1. And they're going to give up the bag. It looked like a double steal attempt there as they'll let Brando head to second base. 2 away. Full count. Austin Pfeiffer at the plate. Pops this one foul. Is there room to be made? There is. The catch made by the catcher Hulse, and that will retire the inning. But the Marshals bring one across. They lead the Gulls 1-0 as we head to the top of the second on highschoolrewind.com. Top of the second inning, the Marshals leading the Gulls 1-0. Caleb Manuel will lead things off for the Gulls here. Nielsen had a strong top of the first, pair of strikeouts. 1 hit given up. His first pitch swinging, and this one hit foul by Manuel, 0-1. And here's a grounder to first. That ball fair, able to be dealt with by Pfeiffer, and there's 1 away here in the top of the second. Ryder Lundahl, the center fielder, up to the plate for the Gulls. Swings at the first pitch, strike 1. Pitch to Lundahl, he did there, swung through it, and it's the third strikeout of the game for Nielsen, who just continues to deal. That'll bring up the catcher, Jack Hulse, with 2 away. First pitch outside, 1-0 the count. Hulse, nice hit into left. And he's going to hold up at first base. So it's a 2-out single for Hulse, as he's safely aboard. That'll bring up Eric Carter, the second baseman. Swinging strike there by Carter, 0-1. Nielsen got him swinging. He strikes out the side. To the bottom of the second we go with the Marshals leading 1-0. Bottom of the second inning, and Austin Deming will lead it off for the Marshals. Marshals leading 1-0. As it's a first pitch strike from Strader in on Deming. This one hit right back up the middle into center field, and Deming with a leadoff walk here, or a leadoff single here in the bottom of the second. And that will bring up the third baseman, Austin Kretschmar. Kretschmar swings at the first pitch, and this one is going deep to center. It's over the center fielder's head, off the wall. They're going to send around Deming, and excuse me, this is Mendez. I said Kretschmar, and oh, that's my bad. I feel bad for him as Mendez gets tagged out at third base trying to stretch it to a triple. It does bring Deming in, and so the Marshals now lead 2-0 with 1 away here in the bottom of the second. And again, just to clarify, that was Danny Mendez, the catcher, with the RBI there. And now it will be Austin Kretschmar, the third baseman, up to the plate for the Marshals, here with 1 away. The first pitch strike. Nice breaking ball there from Strader. This one chopped to third. Boy, nice stab there. The throw in time for the second out. Fantastic play made by Crew Flint to get the out at first. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup Top of the order for the Marshals, Wyatt Young, the second baseman, and fell victim to the broadcaster's curse in the bottom of the first as he takes the pitch there. Strike one. Wyatt tries the bunt, this down the third base line, and he's going to get a board. What a bunt by Wyatt Young. It's not the first time we've seen that this year for Young. And we'll come back to that later in this game. It's a real weapon for Wyatt Young, especially in that leadoff spot. And he's aboard here with 2 away. And now Dayton Dooney coming up to the plate for the Marshals. The 0-1 pitch, and we had a called balk. So Young will advance to second on the balk. Obviously some wiggle room here for Strader, but you don't want to miss too badly with Dooney's ability at the plate. Wonder if you might see that breaking ball. Instead it's fastball, and it is Dooney hitting it into left field. They're going to send Wyatt Young home. The throw is going to be off target, and Young is in safely. That lead is 3-0 behind the RBI single of Dayton Dooney. And with that, we see the right fielder, Martinez, back up to the plate. The first pitch, a called ball from Strader. The runner goes, but fouled away by Martinez, so Dooney will come back to first. 1-2 pitch. And Dooney able to successfully take second. I think they were hoping for that strike call. They don't get it. We count 2-2 as the base runner able to advance here on the stolen bag. Martinez had to wait for that one to come. It's off the first baseman's glove, and he won't be able to get it there. Martinez able to scrap away a board, and it is runners on the corners here with 2 away in the bottom of the second for the designated hitter, Ryan Archibald. And this ball hit to right, coming in, and that one hopped into the glove. 1 run will score, a second coming around, and it is a 2 RBI single there for Archibald. The lead is now 5-0 for the Marshals. And now he's got to deal with Brando. Had the RBI in the first inning is ball 1. Full count to Brando. Offer to that one. They'll throw down to first to complete it, and that will end the inning. But a productive inning for the Marshals. 5 hits, 4 runs come across. They lead 5-0 over the Gulls as we head to the top of the third. Tyson Toller will lead off the top of the third inning for the Gulls, trailing here 5-0. Toller, the right fielder tonight. As this pitch on the outside part 0-1, and the 3-2 pitch outside, and it's a walk to lead off the third inning for Toller. Doing a fantastic job after falling down in the count by the right fielder to work his way back to a leadoff walk. Now the designated hitter, Josh Erickson, steps up to the plate for the Gulls. Could use some offense here in the top of the third after giving up 5 runs. It's the first pitch strike here. As Nielsen comes right at him. And it's a strikeout. 1 away. Back to the top of the order for the Gulls, Brody College. Up at the plate here, and strike 1 from Nielsen. Strikeout number 6 for Nielsen as College goes down swinging. The second baseman, Crew Flint, up at the plate for the Gulls. The leadoff man got aboard in Toller. He's been left at first ever since. That's a offer by Flint, strike 1. Inside, this one gets away from Mendez, and Toller able to advance down to second. I actually said it hit him. I missed that, my apologies. hit by the pitch at first. Toller at second as Dawson Stifle to the plate here for the Gulls with 2 away. And outside, ball 1. And this one hit to right center. Into the gap, that'll get down. 1 run's gonna come through. It'll be runners on the corners, but most importantly, a run comes across for the Gulls. It is 5-1. Boy, we mentioned, you kind of got the feeling, being 5-0, having a runner in scoring position, need to take advantage, and Stifle comes through with the RBI single. As that'll bring up Jay Shepard now, the first baseman for the Gulls. And Shepard, and that ball just gets by Dooney. That'll bring in another run, a 2-out single by Shepard. The score now 5-2 as runners now on first and second. And now Caleb Manuel coming up to the plate here with 2 outs. This one hit to Dooney. He'll get the toss to second, and that will end the top of the third. But the Gulls bring across a pair. It's 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. You're watching Marshall's Baseball on highschoolrewind.com. Bottom of the third inning, and Pfeiffer will lead it off for the Marshalls. It's a called strike 1 on the first pitch. Pfeiffer, a grounder to third, handled, and there's 1 away here. That'll bring up Austin Deming for the Marshalls here with 1 away. The first pitch low. The 3-0 pitch, and that one called ball 4. A 4-pitch walk, and Deming trots down to first. Now we'll bring up the catcher, Daniel Mendez. A breaking ball, not able to get over the plate, 1-0. Runner goes, this pitch high and inside. The throw is going to be off the bag, and a nice job there by Deming, able to steal second here with 1 away. 3-2 pitch, and got him looking. Mendez thought that he had the bag. A called strike 3. He goes down on strikes 2 away. Austin Kretschmar now up to the plate. With 2 away. Deming still on second. This a grounder to short. Handled. The throw takes the hop, but able to get there in time for the 3rd out. 1 man gets aboard, 1 man left aboard. No runs comes across. It's 5-2 as we head to the top of the 4th. You're watching Utah Marshall's Baseball on highschoolrewind.com. Ryder Lundahl will lead off the top of the 4th inning for the Gulls, trailing here 5-2. Nielsen still on the mound here for the Marshalls. The first pitch, ball 1 on the center fielder. 7th strikeout tonight for Nielsen. As Lundahl chased that one. The catcher, Jack Holz, stepping up to the plate here. Called strike 1 from Nielsen. Another strikeout. Number 8 tonight for the future BYU Cougar, Cy Nielsen. And that will bring up Eric Carter, the second baseman for the Gulls, with 2 away. This one grounded to third. The throw just in time, and they're able to beat it out. 3 batters faced, 3 retired. We head to the bottom of the 4th. The Marshalls coming up, leading 5-2. Strader had a nice rebound in the bottom of the 3rd. He had given up the 5 runs on 8 hits through the first 2 innings, but no hits given up in the bottom of the 3rd, and certainly has work to do here still to keep runs from coming across the plate in hopes that his offense can catch up here. As in the bottom of the fourth inning, top of the order for the Marshals, Wyatt Young, the second baseman, to lead off. Inside and in front of the plate as that one hopped through, and Wyatt Young will trot down to first base, drawing the leadoff walk here in the bottom of the fourth inning. It is the shortstop, Dayton Dooney, to the plate. The throw back to first as Young back safely. Young goes. The throw is high, and Young just able to slide underneath it as he takes second base safely. The 2-1 pitch, and Dooney able to drive this one into left. The line drive is caught for the out. Young able to return back to second base safely as there's one away now. Nice play made out in left field, and that will bring up Chaz Martinez for the Marshals. Called strike one. Martinez grounds this one right past the second baseman. They're going to send Wyatt Young home, and the throw's going to be cut off. It wouldn't have been in time anyway, and the lead now 6-2 in advantage of the Marshals. Grounders that would be seeming outs. Those are the two errors on the board tonight for the Gulls. As this ball hit to left center by Ryan Archibald. Back, it's to the track and hopping. They're going to send Martinez around. Archibald in safely to second. And the lead now 7-2 on the RBI double there by Ryan Archibald. Strader staying on the mound here after the visit. As Jason Brando, the batter here for the Marshals. There is activity in the pen for the Gulls. Bridger Vorwaller warming up. As Brando takes the pitch there, called ball 1-0. 3-0 pitch, and it's ball 4. Brando draws the 4-pitch walk. Men on first and second here with one away. As Austin Pfeiffer coming up to the plate. And this one, nice patience at the plate as Pfeiffer was waiting for that one to come to him, and he is able to hit it down the left field line. One run will come across. Pfeiffer to second base. Brando at third. Archibald across home. It is 8-2 Marshals. Strader's day complete. 3 1/3 innings, 8 runs given up on 10 hits. Again, the book's still open as the first pitch here from Vorwaller inside. The count 1-0. Up at the plate for the Marshals, has the 2-0 count here with one away in the bottom of the fourth. And Deming gets underneath this one, lifted to shallow right. And getting under it to make the catch was Carter, as there's now 2 away. So that'll bring up the catcher, Danny Mendez. That's the first pitch from Vorwaller, and that pitch to shallow center, just able to drop it over the shortstop, and those 2 runs are going to come around and score. It is 10-2 Marshals on the 2 RBI single hit by the catcher, Danny Mendez. And now the third baseman, Austin Kretschmar, stepping into the box for the Marshals. And Kretschmar flies to shallow center, coming up and couldn't make the catch. That was a long way to run for Lundahl and just couldn't get there. Now runners at the corners for the Marshals here with 2 away. And we're back to the top of the lineup with Wyatt Young. Young to short, and no play able to be made. It'll bring in Mendez from third. The lead is now 11-2 And again, that speed of Wyatt Young, really not anything that college could do. Dayton Dooney up at the plate, and ball one from Vorwaller. Men on first and second here with 2 away. Full count here for Dooney. Runners will be going. Dooney swings through, and that will retire the, well, maybe. Dooney's going to try to beat it out, and boy, just couldn't get there. It's one of those, if there's a lot of delay on that play, but the Gulls able to get out of it. 6 runs scored by the Marshals. We head to the top of the 5th with the Marshals leading the Gulls 11-2. Tyson Toller will lead off the top of the 5th inning for the Gulls, and if I recall correctly, he was the young man who got things going back in the top of the 3rd for the Gulls when they scored a pair of runs. 1-1 pitch. This one hit to deep center. Back, and the catch made at the track by Brando. There's one away. The first pitch here, strike 1 on Josh Erickson, the designated hitter. And that one a ball, count 1-1. Nelson's got a good night going on as a called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. Erickson didn't like it, but there's 2 away. And that'll take us to the top of the order for the Gulls with Brody College. And this one lined to Young for the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, though. Marshals coming up. Bottom of the 5th inning, Chaz Martinez to lead it off for the Marshals. The Gulls in danger of being 10-runned here at Gates Field. As Martinez takes the first pitch, strike 1. Ryan Archibald on base. Had the big hit back, well, not back, in the last inning as Chaz hits one to deep right center. This one back and caught at the track. A nice catch made by Lundahl for the 1st out of the inning. And the DH, Archibald, now up to the plate for the Marshals. This pitch outside, ball 1. 2-2 pitch. Archibald swings through as he strikes out. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. And up comes Jason Brando with 2 outs. Strike 1 on the outside part. It's not an easy lineup to face from the mound, and Vorwaller came in inheriting base runners in the 4th as Brando sends this one to deep right center. That one going back, and it is gone. A solo shot by Jason Brando here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And how about that? We'll walk off the 10-run rule in effect. The solo dinger by Jason Brando, and the Utah Marshals defeat the Salt Lake Gulls 12-2. The offense really came alive for the Marshals. Bottom of the 2nd, bottom of the 4th. It was a doubleheader here today for the Marshals. In the early game, it was also a walk-off home run that propelled the Marshals, and in the late game, a walk-off home run by Jason Brando. But how about the dealing tonight from the mound by Cy Nielsen? 9 strikeouts tonight through 5 innings pitched, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs came across, but 9 strikeouts for the starting pitcher. Well deserving of our player of the game. Again, the Utah Marshals defeating the Salt Lake Gulls. The final score, 12-2 for Vince Francis. My name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us, everyone, and be sure to follow us on Twitter at High School Rewind, or you can catch more Utah Marshal baseball right here on highschoolrewind.com. Again, your final score, the Marshals defeat the Gulls 12-2. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time for Utah Marshals baseball.